All right. Hello, chat. How's it going? Hopefully well. We're back. We're playing more Halo Combat Evolved. Pretty much right at the halfway point. I stopped legitimately like maybe 5 minutes short of the halfway point. So pretty much just right there. Just continuing prepping for the remake, which is the early access release, which I'm, a purchaser of because of course I am. I can't help myself sometimes. Is next Thursday, a week from today. So maybe we'll finish it today and have a week before the remake. Maybe I will get close but not quite finish it, and I'll have one more before then. We'll see. I'm reading the Tekken files right now. The files? Why the files? Okay. I'm back. Back on the sticks. I'm ready. Excuse me? What the fuck? Huh? My bumper jumper is not bumping and jumping. My L1 is throwing grenades, not jumping. I guess I just killed a grunt through that. They're both bound to my grenade. Both the trigger and the jump. I'm like, maybe they're flipped? No. The fuck? Did this somehow get messed up? No. Okay. Found the issue. Steam just is not reading my controller input properly. Tried unplugging it and replugging it back in. No. Let me restart the game real quick. I'll just Alt F4 it. That's fine. We did nothing. That's really weird. I'm going to restart my Steam, actually. Because I'm assuming it's a Steam issue. That's my guess. When I throw the grenade of confusion and disbelief. Yeah, that's a new one. We'll give her the old restart. I restarted pretty much everything. We'll see if it works. It's so strange. I was using my controller just this morning, and I know that those inputs were not mixed up. Hello, MCC. There you go. Maybe this time? The fuck? What? Okay. What if I disable Steam input? Oh, this game does not work without Steam input. What if I disabled... Hold on. Hold on, let me cook, chat. I have an idea. What if I disabled Steam input and opened DS4 Windows? Does it work natively with an Xbox controller? It doesn't? This game requires Steam input? Okay, so much for the DS4 idea. This is such a random issue to have. I've never had this happen, where just one of my controller inputs suddenly gets mixed up with another. Like, I don't even... The in-game binds... Well, the bindings are fine, but like the issue is if I hit L1 to try to like rebind it, yeah, it reads as L2. Check your Steam input layout. I'm on the official MCC layout. They've got to have a thing where you can like test your inputs on the Steam controller stuff, right? Wait a minute. Brother, what in the fuck? Get this. It was an issue with the official Steam layout. Now I can't exit the menu. There we go. I don't know how they messed that up, but I was looking at it and all of a sudden I see L1 is registering as left trigger and L2 is also registering as left trigger. And I'm like, wait, what? Who the fuck? Okay. Well, that's fixed. Just PC gaming things. Don't worry about it, boys. Don't worry. It happens. I don't know what's up with it. That's the first time I've had the Steam input layout randomly change. Oh, I don't have any plasma grenades because I threw them all. That's fine. I was gonna say, we died here once last time, so I know there's a gold elite waiting to jump my shit. My god, these grunts are gonna be the death of me. A sentence I never thought I would speak out loud. There we go. I got him. I can chill now. Next Friday is the early access. Steam says it's the 23rd. I might have to double check it though. Is that another? Oh no, that was a red one. I am crazy. Like, there's no way. Not on fucking heroic would it throw 2 gold elites at you at once. I don't even know if they would do that on legendary in this game. Oh, I think I killed the blue one there. I think I saw him, yeah, crumple down. You bitch. It's the last enemy of the level. It's fine. Okay, controller weirdness aside and a rough encounter with the gold elite.
Covenant forces in the vicinity have been eliminated.
We're back.
Let's move on to Halo's control center. This is it. Halo's control center. Terminal, try there.
You all right?
Never been better. You can't imagine the wealth of information. The knowledge, so much, so fast. It's glorious.
So, what sort of weapon is it?
What are you talking about?
Let's stay focused. Halo, how do we use it against the Covenant?
This ring isn't a cudgel, you barbarian. It's something else. Something much more important. The Covenant were right. This ring, it's Forerunner. Give me a second to access. Yes, the Forerunner built this place, what they called a fortress world, in order to... Wait. No, that can't be. Oh, those Covenant fools. They must have known. There must have been signs.
Slow down. You're losing me.
The Covenant found something, buried in this ring, something horrible, and now they're afraid.
Something buried? Where?
The captain. We've got to stop the captain.
Keys? What
The
are
weapons cache he's looking for. It's not really... We can't let him get inside.
I don't understand.
There's no time. Get out of here, find keys, stop him. Before it's too late!
I love the way he starts running there. It gets me every time. Kiwami Cortana almost fucked me up in the middle of that too. It was cringe in chat. Hey man, they put in that little social space. Oh. Oh, there it is. Okay. Thank you. Difficulty heroic. as God intended. It's funny that the shotgun shells still spawn here. I say it's funny that the shells all still spawn here. I think it's only on like easy. Maybe it's on normal too, and I'm misremembering. But there will be a shotgun like in that wreckage on lower difficulties. It's not there on higher difficulties, but the shells still are. This is my favorite mission in Halo. Everyone always asks. In Halo CE, at least. I don't think it's my favorite out of all the games. Probably not. I don't know what my favorite out of all of them would be. It's too difficult of a question. Might still be this one. How are you even sitting like that? Shit. Last run when? No. Just no. This is the one that I'm most excited to see in the remake, man. It's my least favorite mission in the series. Oh boy. In the whole series. That's a tough one. Honestly, any Halo 5 mission, I was about to say it's probably a Halo 5 mission, and I wouldn't even be able to tell you the name of it. Like, if I were really sitting here, like, thinking of my least favorite, it's gotta be from 5. I dislike the campaign, like, level design and balancing and stuff in 5 very, very heavily. It's probably one of those, but I've played 5 maybe like 3 times over the years. So I would not be able to tell you like which one or the name of the level or anything, but it's probably something from 5. I'm trying to think of like at least like my least favorite Bungie level, maybe. Just the trilogy. My least favorite of the trilogy. Okay, I have to think now. Two Betrayals is my least favorite in this game. Either of the quarantine zone levels as the Arbiter in 2 would be my least favorite from that game. Like, both of them kind of blend together in my head, and I don't like either of them. Like, they are my least favorite and my second least favorite in that game, probably. And then in 3... I mean, I feel like a basic bitch saying it, but it's Cortana. I don't feel like Cortana is as bad as the others, though. It's probably one of those quarantine zone levels from Halo 2. Would be like my least favorite Bungie level, at least, or of the trilogy. Yeah, no, it's probably my least favorite Bungie level. I don't feel like anything from ODST or Reach is worse than those either. I have like no fun playing those levels. And Halo 2 is my favorite one, but man, those levels, every time I'm like, all right, you gotta get through them. Just gotta do it. But realistically, something from 5 would be the worst for me. that a Marine? No. I'm a low poly Marine. Okay, I know I said I wouldn't mess with the Anniversary visuals much, but last time when I was talking about, like, Anniversary is a super pretty game, but, like, the art is just completely off. Like, behold this chamber, this ancient, ominous, almost like empty tomb sort of looking thing, right? And then in Anniversary, kapow! And, like, this looks good. Like, the visuals are good. The art style is good. It just doesn't look right. Like, it just doesn't look anything like the vibe they were going for in the original. This is one of, like, the best levels to use as an example for Anniversary. Like, it looks great. It is a super pretty game just on its own. It just does not do any, like, proper justice to the original vibe and art style that Bungie was going for. It makes the game feel totally different in some areas, like in this level. Oh, I only got 2 of them. Oh my god, there's more of you. New graphics are all high-tech BS, yeah. And new graphics are good. Who did the remaster? I believe it was Saber Interactive who did the remasters of both 1 and 2. It was the same team that did both Anniversaries. I want to say it was Saber Interactive that did them. And they did such a better job with 2. I think mostly because they took the feedback from CE Anniversary and were like, okay, make it look pretty, but make it look like Halo 2. Don't totally overhaul it.
Stay back! Stay back! You're not turning me into one of those things! I'll blow your brains out! Get away from me! Ah! Ah! Don't touch me, you freaks! I won't be like you, I'll die first! Find your own hiding place, the monsters are everywhere! Play dead! That's what I did! Play dead! They took 5 ones. Oh god, I can still hear them! Monsters! Ah! 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 Just leave me alone! Sarge, Mendoza, Vicente. Oh god, the things took them. Away, 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 they went away. They're gone! Get it? Gone! They won't get me! Oh god! Oh god, I don't want to be like them, please. Please no. Please no.
Bro's panicking XCOM style. He is, actually. He pulled the shoot your friends panic from the XCOM games. Classic maneuver. One of False's favorites. Hello. Ooh. That was a lot of assault rifle ammo. Do soldiers ever off themselves in XCOM though? No, they'll never shoot themselves. That would be a crazy, like, low chance panic. That guy. Press tab, streamer. It doesn't work in CE.
Why do we always have to listen
And
to
I'm
this
not on
old
mouse and
stuff,
keyboard.
Sarge?
Watch your mouth, son. This stuff is your history. It should remind you grunts what we're fighting to protect.
Hey, if the Covenant want to wipe out this particular part of my history, that's fine by me. Yeah, better it than us.
You ask them real nice next time you see him, Vicente. I'm sure they'll be happy to oblige.
LZ looks clear. I'm bringing us down.
Go, go, go! Stay close, Jenkins. Mendoza, move it up! Wait here for the captain and his squad, then get your ass inside.
Sir!
Okay, let's move!
This filter is killing my eyes.
Which is weird, right? I mean, look at it. Something scrambled the insides.
What's that? Plasma scoring?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe there was an accident, you know, friendly fire or something?
What do we have, Sergeant? Looks like a Covenant patrol. Badass elite units. All KIA.
Real pretty. Friend of yours?
Nah, we just met.
Right, well, let's get this door open.
I'll try, sir. But it looks like these Covenant worked pretty hard to lock it down.
Just do it, son.
Yes, sir.
YouTube may have held that. YouTube did not hold it. I just don't have a command for it.
Got a bad feeling about this.
Boy, you always got a bad feeling about something.
Sarge, can you hear me?
What's going on, soldier?
He's got contact. Lots of them. But they're not Covenant. They're just tearing through us. What the... Oh, no!
Corporal, do you copy? Over. Mendoza, get your ass back up to second squad's position and find out what the hell is going on.
But-
I don't have time for your lip, soldier. I gave you an order.
Sarge! Listen!
What is that?
Where's that coming from,
Everywhere.
Mendoza?
I don't... There! Mira!
Hold still! Hold still! Let him have it! Sergeant, we're surrounded. God damn it, Jenkins! Fire your weapon!
There are too many,
Don't
Sarge!
even think about it, Marine.
Oh, this is local!
Back here, Marine. That's an order.
Jenkins!
That guy just spawned in on the left? No. Totally not. I think you do catch some pop-ins on the edges like that in Anniversary because the original was 4x3. So, like, you catch things popping in where normally they would be just off-screen getting loaded in because they expanded the field of view on the camera. Oh my god. The little fuckers. I got this. Whipped jalapeno feta is what you sent me. What's the protein? The feta? Douglas, thank you for the 13 months. Chicken. Okay. Like what? Why has my bot stopped fetching messages? What's happening? Oh, my bots. Oh, there it goes. Typhoon. I think the Typhoon, we didn't get to see the full aircraft tree, and I don't think the Typhoon was even on the aircraft tree, like that we had access to. So I feel like it's either, I don't think it's confirmed to be there yet, is it? I was gonna say it's either like a later unlock, or it might not be there. I have a hard time imagining it wouldn't be.
I just want to stick my finger in there. This flap.
But I guess there's no confirmation on it yet. As far as I know, at least. Maybe it showed up in a trailer. Ah. There we go. Don't stick your finger in the flaps of the floods. Flood? Just flood. Okay, stay back. Oh my god. Won't let me do it to you? What the fuck does that mean? Oh my god. All these little popcorn guys. This level's gonna be cool as fuck in the remake, man. I can't wait to see it. Like, being brought to modern day with the art style actually being preserved and everything, this level's gonna be awesome. Like, the Flood in 2 and 3 got pretty major redesigns to where they looked less like fungal and plant-like compared to this game. But we got to see some of them in the remake, and they're done more in this style there, thankfully. It's gonna be cool, man. I'm excited for it. I guess we just got a blast. Also, I generally hold to, it was during the cutscene, like 95% of the time, I hold to never play FPS on controller. It's very true. However, there are some FPS that were made with controller in mind that, because of that, feel better on controller, and Halo is one of them. You will not change my mind on this. Halo just feels better on the sticks. I'm gonna try to not get lost here. Jesus. Feels fine for me. Oh, it feels good. It's just that controller feels great. It's not that mouse and keyboard feels bad on Halo. It's just that controller feels better. Gears, though, I can't do mouse and keyboard. I tried. Gears is, like, fun on mouse and keyboard. I would say the same thing for Gears, where, like, it works. It's good. But it feels better on a controller. Because I played on mouse and keyboard when Reloaded came out last year. And, like, it was good. It was fun. It was... That guy smacked me through the door. It was a fun change. I had never tried Gears on mouse and keyboard before. But, like, I have gone back to controller every other time I've played Gears since. I did not stay on mouse and keyboard. I will probably play E-Day on a controller. Because it feels like the game is made for that. I don't even need the health kit. Would like assault rifle ammo? If anyone happened to leave some of that around, of course not, but that would have been nice. Just saying. Oh. So close yet so far. I know. That's like after the CE remake, that's my other... Well... And sorry, in my brain, I like segment things out weird. CE Remake and Ace Combat 8 are like my other two big games for the year. So what I was trying to say before I tripped myself up with the Ace Combat thing was after CE Remake, it's kind of just Ace Combat and then E-Day for me. Do we know if E-Day will have 4-player? They confirmed 4-player campaign, yeah. Anyway, shotgun time. Enjoy them more as third-person shooters, not cover-based shooters. Man, Gears is seriously, like, the greatest cover-based shooter ever. Just because the cover mechanics are so good. Like, obviously, if you ever touch Gears multiplayer, wall bouncing, right? It's notorious. But just the smoothness and the freedom with the cover system and, like, the crazy skill gap that it develops in that game is so good. Like, every other cover-based shooter I've ever played has just been, like, press button to take cover. And it feels kind of, like, stiff. Like, almost just overly scripted. Gears, even when you're using the cover, it feels like you're, like, floating around. It feels like all of that is totally, like, in your control. It's so nice. Ooh, there we go. I thought I remembered there being something here. Oh, little popcorn guys. Stuck in the elevator. Without aiming and actually getting a kill, true. Oh, they killed him! I guess I should go. Oh, shit. Wow, I've got the camo. Bitch. He deserved it. The double glass break off of that was great. I think that one, the glass broke from, what's that? From the flood infection form, that's what they're called. From the infection form popping. forms. I better enjoy this level while it lasts. The little guys are called infection forms. Yeah. There's the infection forms and the combat forms, and then, what's it? Halo 3 started adding more flood types to it that, if I'm not mistaken, are gonna be in the remake. I think I saw. I don't remember. Maybe they were like a skull or something. I don't know. But I vaguely remember seeing a, I can't remember what those guys are called, but one of the new, like, Halo 3 flood types somewhere in, like, the creator preview footage that went out. I fucking hope the little crawling ones with the needles aren't in there, if they did bring them over. If you change the rating system, would you say it's an S? Yeah. Yeah, I would. I hear you guys down there. God, I forget that the shotgun is ridiculous in CE. Like, I keep swapping to my assault rifle for shots like that. I don't need to. I genuinely just don't need to. It's funny how the shotgun changed after CE, because, like, in this game, you can feel that it was meant to be, like, a primary weapon. Like, just something that you used, like, all the time. That was supposed to be, like, the best primary weapon, which is why they left it until the halfway point to bring it in. But just, they gave it so many shells between reloads. They gave it so much ammo. Crazy range, good fire rate. And then, like, Halo 2 and on, it progressively becomes less of like an all-around gun and more of a power weapon. Halo 2, it was in a weird in-between. Halo 2 shotgun is a bit funky. It feels like they weren't really sure which way they wanted to go with it. Damn it. I'll take the extra shells from fucking up the jumps. It worked out. Hello. Oh god, not the music. Am I on heroic? Yeah, okay. I'm not feeling challenged. Like, at all.
Thank God you're here. We've been lost out here for hours. After we lost contact with the rest of the mission, we headed for the RV point, and then these things, they ambushed us. We gotta get out of here.
I'll also give it to you when she's ready to give it to you. Like the dirty slut you are.
Find a way above the fog and foliage canopy, and I can move in and pick you up.
Okay. I think more of you guys need to take these shotguns. Oh, or not. Especially you, Plasma. Oh god, he's the first to die. All right. Swear I just heard one of them die back there. I know I'm not crazy. I swear I heard a death scream from way in the back. Must have been plasma rifle guy.
Sorry.
Oh.
That was me, my bad.
It was not plasma rifle guy, unfortunately. He's shooting his friends.
Keep it up. Yes! Don't stop shooting it!
Our energy weapon's not good against the Flood. The Flood have resistances to a bunch of weapons. In CE especially. In other games too. But plasma is one of them. It's not like a terrible resistance. Like, it's not like they're unusable, but they're not as good. Bullets work a lot better. Aside from, weirdly, the sniper rifle. For some reason, they have like a, I don't remember what it is, but it's like a 95% resistance to it or something like that. The sniper rifle, like, barely even tickles them. I think the intent behind that was, like, since the sniper round isn't, like, piercing through and, what's it? Like, destroying vital organs, it's supposed to be weaker because of that. Which would make sense, but like also sniper rounds just would do a lot of damage even aside from that, I would think. You know, those things, they make a big hole. Aren't Flood weak to fire? They are. Yes. What's the name of the Minecraft guy that bit his girlfriend a lot? Fuck. What was his name? I don't remember.
Greetings. I am the monitor of Installation 04. I am 343 Guilty Spark. Someone has released the Flood. My function is to prevent it from leaving this installation, but I require your assistance. Come, this way.
Yeah, Wilbur Soot. That's right. He was a Minecraft creator who got in trouble because an ex-girlfriend of his, like, put out there that he was abusive, but not in, like, the typical way, because his abuse was specifically that he really liked biting. Like, he had a fixation with biting. And he would bite her, like, really fucking hard and, like, draw blood, and she would ask him to stop, and he wouldn't stop. One of the weirdest controversies a content creator has had, certainly. But that's what she's referring to. The guy who bit his girlfriend a lot. What the fuck? Yeah. Brush your teeth. Oh, shotgun, I see it, I see it, I see it. I don't want to get shot by it, but I want to steal it. Ow. Bitch. There.
We are near the index chamber. Follow me.
Oh my god, the carrier's flying and exploding everywhere. Hopefully this run of the library is not too long or painful. This is where the Flood get more dangerous, because the first mission they're introduced in, they don't give them many weapons. Probably to, like, ease you into it. Well, I feel like in this mission, like, every combat form has a gun, which makes them way worse. Alright, yeah, I can get the index. I can do that. Hold on. My assault rifle has, like, no ammo, but he just had an AR. There we go. Hold on, should I do another anniversary art style check on the library? Because the library is a good example, too. Sure. Try to... Okay. You ready, chat? The library, right? Big, like... brutal looking, old school, ancient feeling tomb again, right? A sort of like dim stone-esque material with like a little bit of grading to it. Take note while I try to get all the little popcorn fuckers off me. Bam! Anniversary. Again. It looks good. It's very pretty looking. The vibe is off by a lot.
Oh, hello.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Just a whole different thing. Kinda is.
I might give a seat here because of the removal of Kuch Co-op, which was controversial, playing Locke more than Chief. And it's short.
Something about his pronunciation. I love the Kronk voice. Thank you for the 5, Douglas. Halo 5 is fine. Like, it's not the worst. It's not that bad. Like, the split screen thing was understandable at least, because they literally just could not run the game with split screen on the Xbox One. And like, Halo wasn't the only one ditching split screen for that reason at the time. Obviously, Halo had more of like a... what's it? Like a long-term reputation for it. So it was more of a big deal to the Halo fandom, but... like, COD was ditching split screen. I think Gears ditched split screen at the time, too. I know Battlefield totally ditched it. I think with Battlefield 4 even. I think Battlefield ditched it a couple years before that. Why couldn't they do split screen? They couldn't do split screen basically because graphics were moving too fast for the hardware. Gears never ditched it. Did 4 have it? Because I feel like I remember 4 not having it. Am I crazy? Granted, I played 4 like once when it came out. Didn't really like the multiplayer. Played some Horde online with friends. It did have it. Okay, I feel like I remembered it not having it. Scratch the Gears one then. Forget Gears on that list. But the graphics were moving too fast for the hardware during that period. So the prospect of rendering 2 displays at the same time on the consoles was just not feasible. And even the games that did have it around that time, like I remember Black Ops 3 had it, but basically it would drop the settings like all to the lowest and run the game at like 480p. Or maybe, I think it was like 600p, something like that. Black Ops 3 split screen. It was so bad for that reason. It was fucking horrific. And funny enough, Black Ops 3 on PC has split screen. And I've actually played it on PC, like on custom maps before with friends. And it's kind of hilarious to see it run well on PC, like obviously years later, with hardware that was not what was out at the time. But like you can run modded Black Ops 3 split screen on PC and have like one player on mouse and keyboard and one on a controller. And it surprisingly works great on PC nowadays. It's kind of cool to have it on PC, I'm not gonna lie, because typically PC games just don't even include it, right? Because why would you? But they did. And if you do that, like either both players on a controller or one on mouse and keyboard, one on controller, it's surprisingly like it works. On PC, Gears 4 is, or split screen is exclusive to campaign, and on console it's on everything. Oh. Interesting. I wonder if maybe I was remembering the PC thing because it was campaign only. I think these guys are just infinite. I was gonna clear them out for the hell of it, but I think they're just infinite.
I will go access the override to open them.
You know what else is infinite? Halo.
Please follow closely. This portal is the first of 10.
Awesome, first of 10. Woo! We basically just do that 10 more times, chat, and we're
You
done.
brought such ineffective weapons to combat the Flood, despite the containment protocols.
You know what else is weird about the Flood having some resistance to plasma weapons now that I'm thinking more about it? With like that line right there. The Sentinel lasers, the Sentinel beams,
The Flood must not escape
they're weak to them.
installation. They consume all.
So like the lasers, they're weak to. Fire, they're weak to. Plasma, slightly resistant. What? Oof, fuck. Oh my god, it's because they're spawning carrier forms all behind me. What the fuck, man? They're spawning everything all behind me. Those are clearly radiation weapons. The Sentinel beam might be radiation. Now that you say that. That might have been the intent. Where's the next Sonic game for real? Sega posted their lineup for Gamescom. Oh, hold on. Jesus Christ. I'll be real, I don't think there's another Sonic game coming soon, and I have only a small reason for it, but I feel like it's a decent enough reason. In Sega's creator program right now, like literally right now, they're making a huge push for people to do more Sonic Cross Worlds coverage. It seems like for the Sonic brand, their primary focus right now is on that that new kart racer. They have another Sonic planned for next year, do they? Will you be playing Tokon Beta? No. Oh, Sonic movie. Okay, I was like, I haven't heard anything about a new Sonic game. I was confused. Ooh. Also, you guys know... You guys know what False realized the other day? She was like, wait, so with you in the Bandai Namco thing now, I could Steam Family Share to you, and you could request keys from Bandai Namco of like new games that I would want to play, and as long as you do like a stream or a video, then I can just get those games for free through the Family Share. I was like, oh yeah, I guess you're right. And I was showing her like what everything looked like in the creator dashboard because she was curious about it. And she saw that a remaster for one of the Tales games recently came out and was like there for a key request. And she was like, Cole, just stream it once. Just stream it one time, please. Please. So now this is gonna be a new curse for me. Oh my god. Get these fuckers out of here. I want to keep my overshield. Stream it. I may. It's actually funny. She also saw that what's that? That YouTube Shorts were like an acceptable form of coverage. And so she was like, you don't even have to just do a YouTube short even. Doesn't even have to be a whole stream. Just do like a YouTube short at least. She was killing me with the trying to get free games in the Steam Family Share. I'm talking about the game I want? Yes. The just do one stream, just do one YouTube short. I didn't buy it yet, just so you know. Wink wonk. No, guys, she's totally not implying anything, obviously. She's just saying. She's just saying. Just yet. Fuck you mean just yet? Why do I be losing Tekken prowess when winning? If your stats go down, like your player stats on your profile, I think that also factors in a small amount.
A plasma conduit breach in section 5524 has disrupted power flow to a gravitic lake.
Well, that's bad. Is there any shotgun ammo? Oh. Sweet. Doesn't fit your manly vibe. My manly vibe. Nekopara Review Series 1. Chat, did I ever tell you guys I knew a guy in college who found out I enjoyed Killing Floor? And he was like, yeah, bro, add me on Steam. We gotta play like Killing Floor sometime. I was like, okay, sure. I add him on Steam, and while I'm looking at his profile, this is the reason I know what these games are, even, by the way. I wouldn't have even known what they were if not for this guy. I would not know these by name. But this guy had full completion in like every single Nekopara game ever released on Steam. He had like full 100% achievements on every single one of them. And it was like his whole profile was showcasing it.
Flood activity has caused a failure in a drone control subsystem. I must reset the backup unit. Please continue on. I will join you when I've completed my task.
Son of a bitch. Is it a visual novel? Yeah. It was hilarious. Like, this is genuinely the reason I know what these games are, because his whole profile was just this game franchise. He was a weird guy. Oh. Most are minors and do cat ears. God bless Japan. Shit. What do you even do for 100% completion in visual novels? I don't know. Probably like go through and do like all of the options, I guess, or like they probably have like different routes, don't they? I've never been a visual novel guy. Yeah, I was gonna say there's probably like different routes through the game or like paths that you would go down to get all the achievements. So it's probably more like playing through the game over and over again, just doing slightly different options each time to get all the completion stuff. Like multiple endings, yeah. I was gonna say, if not, then like genuinely I don't know why you wouldn't just watch them on YouTube.
Only for a short time. Speed is of the essence.
Because with games like that in general, like the whole appeal is kind of at least being able to like make choices that influence where the story goes to some extent. Like Telltale. The Telltale games are just visual novels, but they look prettier. Is that a rocket? Yeah. Fuck. Okay, I killed him first. We're good. He didn't want anything to do with me. We lucked out. Prettier is debatable. The fucking faces they make. You know what? You're right. Prettier might be debatable.
Please wait here.
Doing this on Lasso gave me lifelong PTSD.
I am a genius.
Yeah, unless we end up doing a Halo retrospective at some point, I have zero plans to ever actually complete a Lasso playthrough because they're just not fun, to be real. But hey, at least I'm not hot sauce, and use a third-party tool on Steam to give myself all of the MCC achievements and pretend I did lasso, right? I only call him out because of the principle of it, by the way. To be fair, he doesn't pretend that he did it. He will straight up tell you that he used a tool to give himself the achievements because he didn't want to do it. But if you looked at his profile, you would just be like, oh my god, this guy is a fucking Halo gamer. Because all achievements on MCC is some serious shit. Only for the lassos, though, or so he says. He's an op for that. That's what I'm saying, man. It's the principle of it. You cheat one achievement, I have to assume you cheated them all.
Your environment should serve you well in the Bungie used to roll. You are a good planner.
The only achievement I've ever cheated with that tool, and to be fair, I did it like with literally every single person in chat agreeing that I should just do it, was when we were completing MGS3 on the Master Collection. I don't even remember what achievement it was specifically, but one of them was bugged. And I did it like 3 times over and it never popped. And then I Googled it and it found out the achievement was bugged. And I was like, chat, should I just use the tool to give it to myself? And literally every single person was like, yeah, just do that. Because otherwise we would have just been doing it over and over, hoping it would actually give it to me. I'm trying to remember which one it was. I feel like it was a stupid one. Like, I feel like it was the one that's like looking at all of the secret cutscenes throughout the game. Was it no kill? No, I don't think it was like a gameplay related one like that. I think it was genuinely just a really silly, like easy one. That for some reason is bugged on the PC version. I want to say that's what it was. I could probably go back to my VODs and find it, but I think it was that. I think it was the one for like all of the secret, you know, hold R1 and look here moments in the game, of which I think there were like 5 or so. And we kept doing it while I was doing like the Fox run and the no kill run and everything. And it never popped. So eventually chat was like, yeah, just use the tool, give it to yourself. So I did. It's crazy that that tool just works. Like, I hate even talking about it because I feel like every time I talk about it, someone new finds out for the first time that there is a tool out there that literally you can just give yourself Steam achievements for free. And like, it works. So I don't like talking about it. But in moments like that, it's very nice that it exists. Like in those rare moments. It's nice for bugged achievements that just don't pop. First time I've heard about it, god damn it. Almost all achievements in Binding of... Oh. Sorry, what? Oh my god, a health kit. Let's go. Chat, is there a skull in the CE remake, or at least did they like mention a skull that brings back the old health system? Because I kind of doubt it.
The installation was
But there should be.
It is surely the only way to end the flood.
Isaac is like a 2,000 hour game. Chat, hear me out, right? I don't know if I'm weird for this one, but I love roguelikes a lot, and I never got into Isaac. Like, I think I played like 15 hours of it or something. And it just... It wasn't doing it. It never felt like it was clicking. Not enough time. Like Risk of Rain, badass. Both of them, badass. Hades, both of them, badass. I'm trying to think what else. Vampire Survivors, my goat. And all of the like Vampire Survivors clones since then, I love all of them. Halls of Torment is my personal favorite, like Vampire Survivors clone. If you like Vampire Survivors and you haven't played Halls of Torment, do yourself a favor, it's so good. And the art style's really cool. It has like a Diablo 1 art style. Like it looks a lot like the original Diablo. And it's really cool.
I am a genius.
You'll love it after 1,000 hours. That's just Stockholm Syndrome at that point. COD Zombies. No one ever talks about it as a roguelike, but like, you know. We're making a Jujutsu Kaisen game? What? I didn't hear about this. I heard about the like deck builder game from the Vampire Survivors guys. I haven't bought that yet, but it looked fun.
The installation is responsible for releasing the flood. They seem most persistent in their attempts to access restricted areas.
I have full health. Or do I need to go through the tunnel? I have 6 rockets. Trying to see if one of them has a rocket to be like, is this a moment where it's worth it? It's a whole game? What the fuck? You're telling me that some like Japanese animation studio head was sitting there one day and he was like, you know, what if we got the guys who made Vampire Survivors to make us a Jujutsu Kaisen game? Thoughts? And everyone was like, wait, yeah, that sounds like a great idea. Is the one with the guy who wears a boar mask? No, that's the other basic bitch anime, Demon Slayer. Come on. Come on. You got to at least keep them straight. Oh, I barely made that jump. I was like sliding off. Hello. Kaisen then? I couldn't describe it to you. I've never watched it. And I haven't watched more than like the first few episodes of Demon Slayer either, because I didn't really like it. But what's it? That art style is so distinct. That, like, I've seen the boar guy, and it's like, oh yeah, that's Demon Slayer. Holy carrier form. Dude, can we calm down? Oh, it's open. I had no idea.
Why, naturally, the flood is simply too dangerous to release. Unless there are
Ooh.
protocols may again need to be enacted.
My ass clenched.
Samples were kept here after the last catastrophe.
Oh.
For study, it seems that decision could work.
Holy moly, I got jump scared by that. Jesus Christ. Oh, I'm so fucked. I somehow lived and got a checkpoint. Where'd that shotgun go? Right there. Got it. It's the next Hanjungi. It'll be Hanjungi in Yakuza 10.
The installation was specifically built
This shit
to
is so
study
dumb.
and contain
I'm still not over it.
Their survival as a race was dependent upon it. I am grateful to see that some of them survived to reproduce.
Why are you glad to see that? Popularize the white-haired badass character trope? Who the fuck was saying that? That trope has been around and done to death for so long. And JJK is so recent. Who the fuck is saying that? A trope is ancient? I was gonna say, what? Hello, DS. Oh. Was that just a rocket launcher? Did he just fucking kill himself before I was even around the corner?
Oh, hello.
Hold on, is there a rocket launcher on the floor somewhere? I swear to God. Did a rocket flood just try to shoot me through the wall and kill himself and all his friends? What was that random explosion? Where's the rocket launcher? It's gotta be here somewhere. Come on, where is it? There's nothing else that they use that explodes like that. It has to have been a rocket. Even I was rooting for England. Hey man, those Argentinians. They don't fuck around with the footy.
Right here.
Football game? Yeah. They successfully appropriated the culture. Nice to see an American calling it football. I don't. I don't call it football. Especially after I learned that the term soccer actually comes from the UK, I especially don't. Before I tried to, and then I learned that info, and I was like, oh. Yeah, okay, I give up on it. There's no reason anymore. You literally just did. I said footy. Which is just funny slang that I've heard. A VTuber that is known for the losing curse for the sports. Got hella hate after her last one and stopped it due to harassment. The VTuber that what? I'm missing a lot of context here. Rewind. Whoever she wore would always lose. Oh. And so she's getting harassment for wearing an England jersey on stream? Even Dexerto reported on it. Get with the times. Man, no one reads Dexerto. We stopped reading Dexerto years ago. Make her wear Argentina. We both read Dexerto. I don't. If they pop up on my Twitter feed, I might. But I don't. That checks out with football fans, I guess. I have heard that football fans are not pleasant. Which is weird because our football fans are fun as fuck. American football, I mean. You get some weirdos who like genuinely get way too invested in their team and like will be sad for a week if their team loses, and like if you bring up the game to them they'll be like, I don't even want to talk about it, bro, it makes me upset. But other than that, like American football fans are typically pretty chill, pretty fun. Imagine going to a soccer game in England and getting robbed in the parking lot. I don't even have to go to the game. If I'm in England, I'll get robbed in any parking lot. You're right. England is far safer. Yeah, you guys are just notorious for the robberies, so I like to poke fun.
Hello.
Oh my god! I can't believe I didn't bring this up. I found out about this weeks ago, chat. But I can't believe I didn't bring it up. I guess I just never had a good opportunity to, or like never a moment on stream where it actually came to mind. Right? But I saw a tweet. All the good stories start with that sentence, right? I saw a tweet of a guy just saying like, I can't believe that Europeans still refuse to get AC even after their heat waves kill more people per year than American gun crimes do. And I said, what? No. So I do what any reasonably curious person would do in this situation. I go to Google. I go look at the numbers. And I shit you not, the stats aren't even close. It was like America has like 40,000 gun deaths a year, and Europe has like 170,000 deaths a year to like the heat wave, like heat stroke, whatever from it, right? And I couldn't believe it, so I like triple checked it from various sources, and all of them said pretty much the same thing. Like with slightly varying numbers, but pretty much all right around that ballpark. And granted, Europe has like twice the population of the United States, but even if you adjust it for per capita, it's still more than twice the deaths per capita than American gun deaths. Most people that die from the heat do so outside, not indoors. What the fuck are you guys doing outside? Not drinking water? Where's your water? Construction? You know, work, labor? I mean, we do all that too. That doesn't make it better, fuck's sake, it doesn't. My God, there are way too many spawning here. Shit. I constantly see old people just strolling around on their bikes with like 34C outside. What's 34C? I gotta do the math. I know it comes out to probably roughly 85, 90 degrees. 93. I was a little low. I mean, it's the same way here. Old and young people. It's 93 degrees here today. We're not in a heat wave. It's just, it's July. I went to my weather app to be like, how hot is it here today? It is exactly that temperature here today. Hits you different in different places. You gotta keep that in mind. America has like the South. It has like Texas, Florida, Georgia, Alabama, Arizona. Not even the South, but it has Nevada, Eastern California.
Its parasitic nature belies the floods and thunders.
But the sun is like angry in the UK. Forget you're just as pasty. Hey. I don't burn is the problem. Or tan, really. Not that I go outside, but even when I do, it doesn't change much. Why did the English make the sun angry? What did you guys do to the sun? Been raining over here, so we're down to 89. This man wouldn't let me put sunscreen on him. Yeah, and I didn't tan or burn at all. The humidity in the UK is extremely high and our days are extremely long. The sun is still shining at 9 p.m. here. Yes. You're talking to someone who lived in Florida. I don't currently live in Florida, but like... are more sensible than the British. That's the one. That's what I'm saying. We're saying the same thing if that's what you're getting at. The South be humid as fuck. Yeah, and like humidity is the reason I mentioned like Georgia and Alabama. Because the sun isn't as bad in states like that, but the humidity is fucking terrible. Final wave is awful. What did that mission take? Like 50 minutes? I wasn't timing it, but I'm estimating. That felt like it was maybe a little under an hour to me. I'm just running backwards at this point. I can make it, right?
Whew. The energy barrier surrounding the index will deactivate when we reach the ground floor.
Rebuilding a house in the same spot that keeps getting hurricanes. True.
You may now retrieve the index. Protocol requires that I take possession of the index for transport. Your organic form renders you vulnerable to infection. The index must not fall into the hands of the Flood before we reach the control room and activate the installation. The Flood is spreading. We must hurry.
They didn't read the children's tale about the 3 pigs.
Which means that any organism with sufficient mass and cognitive capability is a potential vector. Is something wrong?
No, nothing.
Splendid, shall we?
I would lose the excuse to go to the pub next door for coffee and AC. That's a fair reason to keep it away.
Unfortunately, my usefulness to this particular endeavor has come to an end. Protocol does not allow units with my classification to perform a task as important as the reunification of the index with the core. That final step is reserved for you, Reclaimer. Odd. That wasn't supposed to happen.
Oh, really?
Cortana.
I've spent the last 12 hours cooped up in here watching you toady about, helping that thing get set to slit our throats.
Hold on now. He's a friend.
Oh, I didn't realize. He's your pal, is he? Your chum? Do you have any idea what that bastard almost made you do?
Yes. Activate Halo's defenses and destroy the Flood, which is why we brought the index to the control center.
You mean this?
A construct in the core? That is absolutely unacceptable.
Sod off!
What impertinence! I shall purge you at once!
You sure that's a good idea?
How dare you? Oh!
Do what? I have the index. You can just float and sputter.
Enough! The Flood is spreading. If we activate Halo's defenses, we can wipe them out.
You have no idea how this ring works, do you? Why the Forerunners built it? Halo doesn't kill Flood. It kills their food. Humans, Covenant, whatever. We're all equally edible. The only way to stop the Flood is to starve them to death. And that's exactly what Halo is designed to do. Wipe the galaxy clean of all sentient life. You don't believe me? Ask him.
Is it true?
More or less. Technically, this installation's pulse has a maximum effective radius of 25,000 light years. But once the others follow suit, this galaxy will be quite devoid of life. Or at least any life with sufficient biomass to sustain the Flood. But you already knew that. I mean, how couldn't you?
Left out that little detail, did he?
We have followed outbreak containment procedure to the letter. You were with me each step of the way as we managed this crisis.
Chief, I'm picking up movement.
Why would you hesitate to do what you've already done?
We need to go. Right now.
Last time you asked me, if it were my choice, would I do it? Having had considerable time to ponder your query, my answer has not changed. There is no choice. We must activate the ring.
Get us out of here.
If you are unwilling to help, I will simply find another. Still, I must have the index. Give your construct to me, or I will be forced to take her from you.
That's not going to happen.
So be it. Save his head. Dispose of the rest.
Look out!
Oh. You guys see him fucking weave that one?
We can't let the Monitor activate Halo. We have to stop him. We have to destroy Halo. According to my analysis of the available data, I believe the best course of action is somewhat risky. An explosion of sufficient size will help destabilize the ring, and will cut through a number of primary systems.
Why are you guys shooting at me?
A detonation on a large scale,
Why me?
however. A starship's fusion reactors going critical would do the job. I'm going to search what's left of the Covenant battlement and see if I can locate the pillar of Autumn's crash site. If the ship's fusion reactors are still relatively intact, we can use them to destroy Halo.
That's a red elite. No, that's a blue elite. There we go. Johnson would still be alive if we did so. If only. The most American state ever. It's like the least American. Texas is just its own thing. The rest of us do not claim Texas.
I haven't located the crash site yet, but we need to buy some time in case the Monitor or his Sentinels find a way to activate Halo's final weapon without the index. The machinery in these canyons are Halo's primary.
It's the most Mexican state. True, actually.
These pulse generators that amplify Halo's signal and allow it to fire deep into space. The power levels are enormous. I can't even begin to calculate the pulse's range. So, if we damage or destroy these generators, the Monitor will need to repair them before Halo can be used. That should buy us some time. I'm marking the location of the nearest pulse generator with a nav point. We need to move in and neutralize the device.
I was about to say, we also don't claim Florida. Right, as Rebel said, Florida is America's Australia. Probably true. my god. Get off my dick. Florida, Texas, California are not claimed. I would say that's a good list. Good short list, yes. And honestly, Alaska. What the fuck even goes on in Alaska? No one knows. What? Is Alaska even real? Like, can we confirm? Does Alaska have a living population? What is Alaska exactly? Or Minnesota, they're just Canadians? Hey, man. They're nice, though. Fuck's sake. Ooh. Filled with high-paying jobs in mining and energy. Imagine the women are attractive. It does have high-paying jobs in, like, mining and energy. Because they're dangerous jobs in a dangerous place.
Wait, we should commandeer one of those banshees. We'll need it to reach the pulse generator in time.
So, like, they're basically, like, they have to pay a lot, otherwise no one will actually seek those jobs. They pay you monthly to live there, too? Yeah. Oh, what a stick. New York City seems pretty decent to me. New York City's still a shithole. Sorry, New Yorkers. Oh, shit.
Wait, we should commandeer one of those banshees. We'll need it to reach the pulse generator in time.
Oh, okay. Been there many times, spent a lot of time there. Yeah. I would never want to live there. Certainly. Especially, like, the thing is, I wouldn't want to live there if it cost about the same as, like, the average state. I especially don't want to live there because it's, like, the most expensive place to live in the country. Like, legitimately nowhere is as expensive to live as New York City. The cost of living in that city is so absurdly high, it doesn't even feel real. Oy. That encounter is a lot. I was spending $350 a day just existing when I was there. I would believe it. Because, like, everything is expensive there. It's not even just the, like, rent or purchasing property or whatever. It's also, like, the food there is really expensive. Like, groceries, gas, everything there is absurdly expensive. Like, comically expensive. If America gets bullet trains, I imagine the rents will go down. We are getting bullet trains. They're building some right now. I don't think it will affect the rent. I don't know how would bullet train affect the rent? Really? Where? I don't remember where, but they are building some. They're building like new rail lines and bringing in those fancy ass trains. Bro had defense dimmadollars in his pocket because of his job. I wish I had defense dimmadollars. How does one get those? I'm so dead. Yeah. This bit sucks every time. This bit sucks on any difficulty, but just the higher you go, the worse it gets.
That's the pulse generator. The center beam.
Skip the dialogue.
Objective accomplished. The pulse generator has overloaded. Scanning. The generator's central core is offline. Well done.
That's how rent might go down, because demand will go down. People, if you're talking about New York specifically, people already commute. Like, people will live in, like, New Jersey and work in New York City and just deal with the commute just because they can't afford to live in New York City. Because who the fuck can? Let's be real. The two the USA has are in California. That makes sense. That'll speed this up a little bit. People started staying in one place. Anywhere gets more expensive if more people live there. It's just economics. We just need one more lane on that highway, bro, I promise. Honestly, one more lane on the highways would be pretty good. I'll take that, to be real.
Move out and I'll mark the target with a nav point when we get closer.
When I was driving up to meet False's parents, I got into like dead stop traffic in one of the major cities for, I shit you not, like an hour. And it's because for some reason, the freeway that goes through the middle of the city, again, a major city, was only like 2 lanes on either side. Who the fuck came up with that? 2 lanes on the freeway that goes straight through the city? Of course there's dead stop traffic in there at like 3 in the afternoon. It wasn't even like a rush hour. US Railways used to be goated, but then they murdered them. To be fair, it's because cars took over here.
Head through that door. That's the way to the next canyon.
But then more people use the road because the new lanes, so traffic doesn't actually improve. Nah. You add enough lanes, and eventually you will outscale the population. Just keep adding lanes. Trust me, bro. You just gotta stick with it. You can't stop with 1. Add more. Add 2. Add 3. Just keep going until the problem is solved. I think they need to get me on the fucking transportation board, like ASAP. Get me in there. I'll fix all this shit. Do you not already get a shit ton of money out of my taxes? Okay, Rebel, so because I know where you live and I know, like, I lived there, so I experienced it, I can tell you that it's because Florida's taxes are significantly lower than the rest of the country, and they make up for it with the toll roads, because most states don't have toll roads anymore. Because taxes got high enough in other places, so they were able to take them out. So, like, it's the trade-off where you could get rid of the tolls, but you'd have to pay more in taxes. And it's nice to live somewhere that doesn't have the tolls, but you pay more in taxes. I was just being dramatic. It sucked living in Orlando. Because, like, genuinely, if I tried to drive from, like, North Orlando to South Orlando, and I wanted to get there in a reasonable amount of time, like, if I wanted it to be, like, only a 40-minute drive, I would have to get on the toll roads that are, like, in the city. I would have to pay tolls literally just to get to the other side of the city that I live in. It's brutal in Orlando, trying to, like, actually go anywhere that's not near you. You always have to pay a toll. Or you can do, like, all back roads, and it will take, like, 3 times as long. New lanes equals more cars. More cars equals more carbon emission. More carbon emission equals Europe gets hotter. And then we will blame it on you guys. Don't you guys suffer more from climate change because you have less nature preservation than we do? Like, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't that the issue? Is that we do so much, like, preservation with our parks and, like, forests and everything? Whereas Europe, for the most part, just kind of bulldozed most of it and, like, built on it. To be fair, it's the benefit of how fucking big the country is, because our population can be so spread out. We're trying to change that for the data centers. Yeah, that's true. I forget about that. They've kind of spread into everything. I thought that was the reason that Europe was more affected by it. Was because they don't, like, preserve nature to the extent that we do. Because we do have, like, a shit ton of national parks and forests and stuff that we legally designated as, like, you know, these, you know, however many 100 miles of forest you can't touch. Just more densely populated. That's what I'm saying, is, like, it's not that you have no nature preservation, but, like, because the US is so big, like, we're less densely populated. So we spread over more area, and we're able to leave more, like, trees and stuff that help preserve the layer of the atmosphere, whatever one it is. That's, like, the big hot topic. I can't remember. I'm not a scientist. Ozone. Is that right? Is it just the ozone? I thought it was, like, a specific layer. Is the ozone a layer? It's 6th grade science? Yeah, I forgot all the science. I play video games for a living. Come on now. Yes, it's called the ozone layer. You know, that does sound right. It sounds familiar. The reason it's the only hot area in this country is for that type of infrastructures and historical problems. Yeah. I mean, obviously, like, emissions and, like, heat generated just by infrastructure and stuff like that obviously is a big part of it, too. And again, in Europe, it's more densely packed than it is in the US. Yeah, I was about to say, I'm so dead. They keep building apartments around my area. All the trees are gone. I can see that. There's a lot of areas in the US right now. Yikes. I have very little shotgun ammo. I didn't realize. What if we make a carbon emission vaccine and inject people with car exhaust? You know? That sounds like it could work. The South really hates all the Northerners moving down here. Cough, coal, cough. You just gotta let the fucking pendulum swing. Give it time. The South is gonna become the expensive place. The North is gonna become cheap. We go back north. They can have the South. I'm not here for the culture. Fuck's sake. People were mean mugging Cole with his Minnesota plates. It's actually true. This is something I was getting, like, angry looks. There was one in particular where I was at a gas station when I first moved, filling up my car, like when I still had Minnesota plates, because I've obviously since registered my car here and everything. But a trucker drove by and, like, shot me this real angry look as he pulled out of the station. And I was just like, the fuck? I'm just here filling up gas. And then I realized that it was because of my plates. Especially because, like, right at the time that I moved was when, like, all of the Minnesota fraud and stuff like that was, like, at its peak in the news cycle. So I was like, oh my god. He's pissed because he knows I'm one of the invaders. Do people hate Minnesota? No, people hate people from, like, more expensive states moving to cheaper states. Because there's a lot of that happening, like, across the US. Like, people are currently en masse moving out of, like, California, New York City, Minnesota, like all of the more expensive states, and moving to cheaper places. But then the people who have lived in those cheaper places their whole lives are not very happy about that, because the people from the more expensive places are A, buying up all the property and driving up costs, and B, bringing their political ideals and, like, policies with them, and starting to also get involved in the politics, the local politics. And it's just like a cycle of what's it, you know, the people from the more expensive places go somewhere cheaper. Slowly that area becomes more expensive because of it, and then you know, what was the cheaper area becomes the more expensive area, and then everyone goes back the other way. It's like moving to another country, basically. I mean, it is. Again, that's just kind of the US, like, states in the US kind of are, like, especially if you're from Europe. It really is like how countries are for you guys. Like, they have their own cultures, they have their own politics, they have their own local economies. Like, it really is like moving to a different country when you move to a different state. Diet Coke nations. It kind of is like legitimately, because then the US federal government doesn't really manage as much as a lot of people outside of the US and even a lot of people inside of the US think it does. Like 90% of politics in the US are handled by state governments and not the federal government. The federal government just kind of like oversees everything and like manages it at a very broad level. But like pretty much everything in the US is handled by local, like, state politics. So it legitimately is like the government of Italy and their relationship with like the EU, right? It's sort of that dynamic that we have for our states as well. I would have gone with the UK, but you know, shit happens. I'm sorry, I can't help it with the UK jokes. Get blamed for everything that are to do with local state law and policy. It's really bad in the US, because if you're not like particularly in the know about how the government structure actually works, like I said, a lot of people in the US also think that the federal government like is in charge of everything and is to blame for everything. And a lot of people will vote in like presidential elections, but then not vote in like their state primaries because they don't think the primaries matter. And it's crazy. It's crazy. Well, I missed both my rockets, so these banshees are going to kill me. I don't even know where they are right now. I'm fighting for my life out here. That's a rocket launcher. Why were there 3 rocket flood on this bridge? Shit. Which American state is considered the best policy-wise? There's not one. Because, like, each state has so many differences, and also, like, certain states are like more on one side of the political spectrum than others. So like if you ask someone who's very liberal like what the best state policies are or like the worst, they're gonna tell you like California and New York have like the best, and Tennessee and Florida are terrible. But if you ask someone who's conservative the same question, they're gonna tell you like Tennessee and Florida are some of the best. States like California and New York are some of the worst. And Minnesota. Minnesota's now on that list of like super progressive states that either if you're progressive yourself, you'll love it. If you're not, you'll hate it. I just want a state with no state tax and women's rights, and I'm happy. And the best part is that those typically come from, what's it? From 2 different sides of the political spectrum, so you're pretty much never gonna get both. Sad day. I need a centrist response. Oh. Well, I am a centrist. I'm gonna give you the most centrist response ever. And like I mean it so genuinely. But like there's not a best. There's just not. They're all kind of shit in their own unique ways, and you kind of pick whatever you're personally willing to deal with versus what you're not. There's not a best one. They all have their fucking problems. How much you think Spectrum is in Alaska? Bro, I don't even know if they operate there. You're probably stuck getting like Starlink at this point if you're trying to live in Alaska. And I would never want to get Starlink as someone who live streams every day. I was gonna say Starlink. Or I did say Starlink, I was gonna say. My brain's doing too much right now. Can never escape the Musk man. I mean, I would not buy the Starlink as a content creator. Like, I think if you're the average person, Starlink is probably pretty solid. Definitely, like they overly hyped it when it was first coming around, so it's not like as great as it sounded at first. But as a content creator, the signal speeds vary so much that I would never want to use it as someone who relies on my internet being consistent so heavily, because it fucking fluctuates all over the place like all day. And like I could make it work, but I would have to pretty much micromanage it and like keep an eye on it constantly, and I don't want to do that. If I'm paying for a service, I kind of want it to just like be what it is and stay consistent and work, you know? His quality was crisp, yeah. Elon streaming at like 5 FPS. Path of Exile 2. Centrist response is move out of the country. Like right now, when it comes to like state to state stuff, I feel like as long as their policy isn't like horrific, it really is just about finding the balance of like cost to quality of life is kind of at least the only thing that I'm really all that concerned about right now, because trying to worry about literally anything else is too much. And you'll think yourself to death. Genuinely. So like I lean when thinking about places I would want to live, and False is the same way when we've talked about this. We generally find ourselves listing more red than blue states just because they're cheaper. Like, they're more realistic to be able to live in and afford because cost of living is lower in them. And some of them have, like, terrible quality of life and, like, awful policy, and those are one thing. But for the most part, they're all, like, pretty average in both of those regards. Like, none of them are really amazing in either, but they tend to be pretty average right now. Like, pretty middle of the road, and you're not gonna... What's it? Go broke trying to live there, so it kind of just comes down to that mostly right now. Unless it's that one policy, yes. Legal marijuana? No. Neither of us smoke.
Okay, let's take care of the next pulse generator.
I mean, there's a ghost. Pray this works. Weed gummies, though. False doesn't even want the weed gummies anymore. She was just asking me if my parents would like them, like as a gift when she comes here. She doesn't even want them. She didn't like them. Shit. That is also nice and wealthy. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, when you say the most, you get the ones that are not. But then there's like a middle ground to be found there. Where, like, it can be pretty cheap. You can afford a lot. It's not shitty to live in. Like, it's actually nice. There's a middle ground for it. But it's weird to find. To be fair, right now...
Okay, let's take care of the next pulse.
Like, False has her job. So that's kind of the main thing. It's just like, yeah, we gotta live there, right? But I can live anywhere. Which is a crazy luxury to have, but then you'd be surprised, like, when you genuinely are in the spot of, like, I can live wherever I want. It's just a matter of choosing. You'd be surprised how difficult choosing becomes. Like, when you just are like, I can live literally anywhere I want. I have no restriction. But then you're like, how the fuck do I actually choose somewhere, though? This checkpoint is brutal. I should have known. The gummies fucked me up. They can have them. Yeah. False doesn't want them.
Get the!
She ate, like, literally one.
Take care of the next pulse generator.
And it was too much. But she doesn't want them. Paul said she'll record some of her ASMR videos at your place. Why would she do that? Has requested me to. request shit. I mean, I could check the VOD. Yikes. Oh my god,
I work for the CIA. Or the FBI, one of those.
Shit. God damn it.
Okay, let's take care of the next pulse generator.
What a video calls place. No, I have other plans for her. Get Chole ASMR. $400? How do you even afford 439 firearms? How does one... Nashville any good? I have a buddy who lives in Nashville and he likes it. I've been to Nashville a couple times. Tennessee is not my state, certainly. Nashville's not my kind of city. Was that super old politician Mitch McConnell? Yeah, it's Mitch McConnell. I only know about Nashville hot chicken. Yeah, that's the best part of Nashville. I offered Tennessee and he said no because Tennessee is a tax-free state. Yeah. Tennessee is not my state. No offense, Tennesseans. Holy fuck. I'm dead anyway. Yeah, those needler shots. Gibsons are made in Nashville. Nashville is a big music city. Like my buddy who lives there, he lives there because he works in music business. But, yeah. I don't know. I've been through Nashville a few times and it's not for me. Tennessee also has, statistically, the most dangerous city in the United States, Memphis. They have the most violent crimes per year, like every year for the last, I think like 30 years straight or something like that. Like they are by far the most dangerous city in the country. Jesus Christ. Tennessee is now ranked the worst state to live. Is it, like, actually? I thought you were shitposting about that. But now that you say it again in this context, is it actually ranked the worst state to live now? You're not a fan of Nashville, but your buddy likes it because he works in music. Yeah, it really is down to, like, just your lifestyle and, like, what you do more than anything. Seriously, that's awesome. I didn't know that. I'll have to give him shit for it. I flew straight into that one. This mission pisses me off so much. I hate 2 betrayals. Surprise, surprise, Memphis is also one of the poorest. Yeah. It's kind of the correlation, you know. Poverty to crime pipeline. Well, poverty to violent crime pipeline. When you're rich, you commit crimes, but not violently. Peaceful crimes. Oh my God. West Tennessee is farmland and violence. Middle Tennessee is rich city people. And East Tennessee is Appalachian Horror Story. That sounds about right. Bro, this Banshee is not gonna make it. There's no way. Oh my God, there are fuel rod grunts. I just need to land that bitch. It's gonna explode. Oh my God. Barely made it. I do hope this mission gets a lot of touch-ups in Campaign Evolved. I really do. It needs them. Because, like, not only is it the level that just feels the most, like, bullshit, but it's also a backtrack through a prior level, which was also, like, the longest level in the game. So this is one of the longest levels in the game. And it's even longer because they made it more difficult, like, way, way more difficult. So you die. is just, ugh. Some encounters in this level are pretty fun, but I feel like genuinely like half of the encounters in this level just suck. And like this whole thing where, you know, you zap your shields to hit the thing, but then it spawns a bunch of enemies right when your shields drop to come in and fucking kill you. The rocket flood corridors. Yeah, that one bit earlier where there were 3 rocket flood, like, together. Just a lot of this level has always perplexed me because what the fuck? I killed a rocket flood there and then got hit by another that I didn't even... As I'm saying it, like the multiple rocket flood in one encounter, it happens again.
The pulse generator overloaded. One more to go.
This level's the worst in the game. Bro, I've heard so many people over the years say this is their favorite mission in the game. And generally people say it because it's like the snowy nighttime vibe. Plus it's the only level in CE to have all 3 enemy factions in one level. Like it's the only level that has Covenant, Sentinels, and Flood all mixed together. And those reasons are pretty alright. Like I could get behind those reasons. But Jesus Christ, it's miserable. The encounter design in this level just feels like they were throwing shit at the wall.
The pulse generator overloaded. One more to go.
You calling the government so they can take it and you get the 10% or finders keepers. Bring it to a pawn shop. Pawn stars that bitch.
That did it. The pulse generator overloaded. One more to go.
Rocket. Rocket 1. I don't know where the other one spawns. Oh! Rocket 2. Is there more than 2? There might be. This is 2 betrayals. There might be a 3rd. Is it only 2? 2 rockets for this encounter? Where did they even go? I want the ammo. What the fuck? Bro, where did those rocket launchers go? That's normal. Oh, this is already... Where did those go? One of them I took the arm off of him, like, right around here. Right? God, that thing is vibrating a lot. I think I got screwed on both of these rocket launchers. Either despawning or, like, clipping through the wall or I don't know what. But neither of them seem to be here. One rocket and a dream. Let's hope there's not too many banshees.
I've located the Pillar of Autumn. She put down 1,200 kilometers upspin. Energy readings show her fusion
Happens a lot. I went all through the room. I think they clipped into something or just straight despawned.
Failsafes even I can't override without authorization from the captain. We'll need to find her. or his neural implants to start the fusion core detonation. One target remaining. Let's take care of the final pulse generator. That tunnel leads to the next section of canyon. The final pulse generator we need to destroy is through there.
Ugh. Don't mind me. Oh my. Four rocket launcher flood.
I've located the Pillar of Autumn. She put down 12
Chat, when I say that Halo CE is like amazing and I love it, but it could never be a 10 out of 10 for me, this is the kind of shit I'm talking about.
The final pulse generator we need to destroy.
This is exactly the kind of shit that I'm talking about. One, two, three. Where was the fourth one? Gonna review CE make? No. Post-stall maneuver. The fuck? Where did you guys just come from? Yeah. I was gonna say there should have been 4, and I was trying to like get a full rocket launcher of ammo there because I'm gonna need it.
She put down 1,200 kilometers upspin. Energy
That first shot did not disarm him the way the shotgun typically does.
Leads to the next section of canyon. The final pulse generator we need to destroy is through there.
I got rocketed in the ass.
I would stick my arm in it.
I've located the Pillar of Autumn. She put down 1,200 kilometers upspin. Energy readings show her fusion reactors are still powered up. That tunnel leads to the next section.
Get
the final pulse generator we need to destroy is through there.
This time for sure. This time for sure.
The Pillar of Autumn. She put down 1,200 kilometers upspin. Energy readings show her fusion reactors are still powered up. That tunnel leads to the next section of canyon. The final pulse generator we need to destroy is through there. Upspin. Energy readings show her fusion reactors are still powered up.
You know what pisses me the fuck off? What? Oh. I fat fingered that.
I've located the Pillar of Autumn. She put down 1,200 kilometers upspin. Energy readings show her fusion reactors are still powered up. That tunnel leads to the next section of canyon. The final pulse generator.
I feel like they were made to make the difficulty spike toward the end of the game. Pretty much. They're just like, hey, this room needs to be harder. Okay, rocket launcher. What the fuck? Those two I just watched spawn in front of my eyes. Losing a stealth section in Lost Judgment to some BS, but then the game asks if you want to lower the difficulty. I have no idea what you're talking about, of course. totally no BS. Like, the stealth mechanics are so underbaked that, like, you throw the little distraction thing, but then Yagami automatically comes off of the piece of cover, and because of the enemy turning around, the enemy will see you and instantly kill you because you're not allowed to be spotted during a stealth section. I have no idea what you're talking about. Not a clue. Video goes public tomorrow. That is right. It's Friday. They're the most bare bones out there. No, it's not struggling with the mechanics. It's legit. There is a thing where Yagami automatically detaches from cover, and so if you throw the coin, sometimes when Yagami automatically detaches and the enemy is like mid-spin around, they'll actually spot you during that spin, and it's instant fail if that happens. It's just that sometimes this game is stupid legitimately. Yeah, there are times where you just fail essentially for no reason. And not for no reason, just because the mechanics are so shit. Don't jump off the edge there, by the way. Yeah. Might help. That was beautiful. Oh, why did I stick you? That actually worked out. Fuck, that's a rocket. Oh my god, the frag grenade did not kill him. I don't know what else to play. Well, you have come to the right place. Ishin is great, but if you're not looking to get right back into a Yakuza game, Marathon. I'm kidding. You probably would like it, but I'm kidding. I mean, classic Marathon is free and cool if you're into crazy Bungie space lore. If you like Halo, you'll like classic Marathon. Genuinely. But no, let me think. I was thinking maybe Super Mario Galaxy. Oh. Well, I'm not a platformer guy, typically. I like Mario Galaxy. I'm feeling something whimsical. Whimsical, you say. Morrowind. My summer car. I'm not biased towards Morrowind at all. Not even a little bit. I'm still playing Ocarina of Time, so not Zelda. Right. Oh my god, that gold elite. When I think whimsical, I think just RPGs. mostly. Like fantasy RPGs. Not dark fantasy. Fantasy. Traditional fantasy. I have full health for this checkpoint, which is great, but I have no, like, particularly good anti-flood weapons. Want something straightforward, Tibby? You played Skyrim. I know this is crazy talk, but genuinely the amount of people in my chat who would say no to this question. Something like Mario Galaxy. Crash Bandicoot? You ever have you ever bandicooted? Or maybe Spyro'd? Spyro is good too, if you have played Crash. Starfield. Oh my, that's a rocket! Kill him! Give me that. Oh my god, there's another rocket. Bro, who the fuck? That'll help. I sent the other rocket away. But it's fine, this one has so many in it anyway. Jesus Christ. That was a horde and a half. Castlevania. Sorry, randomly choked. Fuck. Oh my god, my rocket. My rocket launcher. You hold on, Tibby. I'll get back on Chole Quest for you. You just wait. I choked on my own saliva because I inhaled too sharply. Well, I can't wait to play Chole Quest. The biggest delay in Chole Quest, because I am, like, for fun, just messing with it. The biggest delay is that I actually did download, like, proper pixel art. Or a proper pixel art program. Sorry, grammar. Not my strong suit today. So I've had to learn how to draw, because I'm actually, like, drawing everything by hand from scratch for it, which is super easy to get into at, like, a base level, but, like, I can't draw. I've never been an artist. So... Pixel art? Yeah. Okay. Sniper. This could work. This loadout could work. That's a rocket launcher. Oh, that was another rocket. They're all three rocket launchers. What the fuck? They really, on this level, they were just like, yeah, fucking put a rocket here. lead level designer just every time on this level was like, it's too easy. Throw a rocket launcher in there. $1 too expensive. You guys false gifted me Watch Dogs 2 because it was on sale for like $2 recently. And like, that's great. But I, in my own spare time, 100% every game that False buys me. And she just had to go and buy me fucking Watch Dogs 2. Because she was like, oh, it's only $2. I'm just gonna hang back and let them fight this out. Waiting for my opportunity here. Son of a bitch. Okay, they didn't take note. Any more elites out there? No? Son of a bitch, I'm gonna have to get closer for this. Oh my god. Whoa. Shit. Not like this. Oh no. Oh my god! Needles killed me. I almost had it. I was like the master tactician. It was set up so beautifully. I should have ran away a little sooner to grab a, well, I couldn't have really grabbed the plasma rifle. That was my thought, but I guess I couldn't have. The sniper was still needed for the hunters. Well, I guess not needed, actually. But it would have been nice. Skip 3, it doesn't matter. 3 has the best gameplay, though. So. I feel like the key to my success here is going to be mostly letting them fight each other and then popping in with a rocket or a sniper shot. Oh, hiccup. Don't you boo Banjo-Kazooie. Banjo's pretty good. There were 3 of you. I thought so. Now I just need that rocket. Something whimsical like Mario Galaxy. Hey.
There's a little baby, little piss baby. Did you piss your pants, baby? Little piss baby.
I did recommend Spyro. I only heard Crash. Yeah, right after Crash, I said Spyro. Oh. I just twisted my back and got the nicest little crack. You didn't? Go back. Just go back to where it was. You'll hear it. I did. Holy fuck. This Wraith is targeting me. I wasn't sure if it was, now I know. Woo! I still got it. Okay, maybe not. It's smoky outside. Is Canada burning down again? Yeah, it is. Makes sense. They do that a couple times a year. Again? Hey man, I used to live up there. Even closer than Hot Sauce to up there. And yeah, Canada has big wildfires like all the time, and then the smoke carries down on the wind into like the northern US. Makes the air smell very smoky, makes the quality of the air really shitty. They're always lighting everything on fire up there, man. I don't know what they're doing. I mean, what else are you gonna do? You live in Canada, I guess, but, you know. Fuck. I lived. Okay, chat, I have one little tick of health. And a dream. Shit. Your shields are back. This is a bit of a nightmare checkpoint, always is. I bet you this checkpoint, it depends on the weapons in the level, but I would put money on this bit in the remake will probably be so much easier because of the addition of like the battle rifle and the needle rifle, and just like there are going to be actual like ranged precision weapons outside of just the sniper and pistol in the remake. Fuck, I knew it. I knew it. God damn it. Oh. Oh, and no health system. Because they're cutting the health bar out and going back to just shield. So this probably will, this whole mission, because of all of that, will probably be so much easier in the remake, even if they don't change the level design or anything. Just those like sandbox additions and systematic changes are going to make the game way easier as a whole. This mission in particular. There we go. Sniper is a play, just for getting all the elites picked off. I wasn't sure if it would be worth it, but it definitely is. It's more just a matter of trying to scoop up a weapon and make it work once you're out of sniper ammo. Yeah. I got 2 betrayaled. It's not even the rocket flood's fault at this point. It's just the level's fault. Two betrayals moment. Oh, but Chole quest, right? I was talking about drawing everything by hand. You know what I like? I guess I kind of knew about pixel art, but like one of those things that doesn't really click in your brain the same way or the right way, or like fully, I guess. Until you do it yourself. When you do pixel art characters, you have to draw every frame of their animations by hand. Like, there's no, like, modular system for animating or anything. Like, you draw each individual frame yourself. I mean, duh. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know it, but then you don't really realize how much that is until you try to do it. And it's like, oh. Yeah, that takes a lot of time. Like, even just doing, like, a walking animation for a character is, like... You gotta draw, like, 12 versions of that character. No, sorry. You have to draw 16 versions of that character just for that one, like, walking animation. The art is taking longer than the scripting by a lot. By a whole lot. Like, it's not even close. Drawing everything takes way longer than making everything work. Secret JRPG maker. It was chat's idea, to be fair. Chole Quest became a meme from chat. And this time I get a checkpoint here. Okay, it is that time, so I'm gonna save myself the headache. And also it works out because of like timing and everything later. But yeah, holy moly, 2 betrayals. At least we're like right at the end of it. I just gotta get through that last big fight, and I finally got a convenient checkpoint for it. The next time we're gonna blast through that, and then we have 2 missions, and then we're done. And I guess maybe if I could install something else to try to fill some time in case I finish early. Because the last level of the game is not that long compared to most of the second half, so we'll see. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did enjoy it and you haven't done so already, feel free to go ahead and leave a sub, follow, whatever, come back another time. We're doing this, we're doing all sorts of other stuff, like Yakuza, Resident Evil, Metal Gear, Ace Combat, all sorts of stuff. Come back for any of it. Also, if you enjoyed, leave a like. Helps out with algorithm and stuff, so I appreciate it. Thank you if you've done so already. Thank you if you're about to do so. If you're looking for links to anything else outside of Twitch or YouTube to engage with the community, check out links in the description below. Things like Twitter, Discord server, whatever, those are all down there. Other than that, though, once again, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope to see you always back here next time. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Thank you for coming to the stream, and goodbye.